Hey guys, Khaos coming at you with a whole new different video. Today's video we're going to be doing a review of the Batman movie. Now, if you guys haven't seen the movie, it's on you at this point because I already seen it like a while ago. I went to the theaters to see it. Oh my goodness. I hate the movie theaters. They still suck. How is that even humanly possible? But it was actually kind of a good time to go back to the movies. I already got my vaccine and my booster, as I was telling you. My brother just got his, so we went to the movies. We saw the Batman movie, and I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie of all time, like people were saying. I mean, I prefer the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, and I did love the Michael Keaton Batman movies. And I forever will love Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. Call me the minority, but those movies are still pretty awesome. Alright, so let's get in the review. Alright, so the movie kind of starts off like this. Batman's been Batmaning for 2 years. He pretty much forgot about being Bruce Wayne. He does Bruce Wayne just a little bit, but very. He doesn't do that much charity work. He's pretty much been hyper focused on being the Batman and not really focused on, like, say, big problems. So Gotham has pretty much gone down into a horrifying cesspool. Falcone, still the main villain for some reason. And then you got the Penguin, the Riddler. The Riddler's been taking on a lot of corrupt people. People of Gotham. He blames the mayor, the commissioner, and the DA. He kills them all. Batman's bulletproof, but for some reason, nobody shoots him in the face hole. I know it's a difficult shot sometimes, especially using like machine guns, but like still. Catwoman and him start building a relationship. It feels like the movie feels like Batman Year One with a little bit Batman Long Halloween. It has elements from that. So yeah, this movie is pretty decent for what it is. Would I give it for a high review? Anyway, Catwoman gets involved because she's working at the Penguins Club, which is front for the Falcone and Penguins' other operations. The Riddler's been leaving riddles, and Batman's been solving them. And Commissioner Gordon realized that he's working with a whole bunch of corrupt people. Riddler kills almost every person that's corrupt. And he thought he was working with the Batman at first, like when he first sends him to prison, like the classic Batman, like, you send me to prison, but my plan isn't over yet. Ooh, ha ha ha! He destroys destroyed where the bridges and water rush over and floods all of Gotham. So Batman has to deal with that, saving Gotham. And he uses some of his people to take out the mayor and take out citizens. At first it made sense, taking out corrupt politicians, all that, but then he starts killing random people. From that point, like, that's the third point where, it got weird. This version of Robert Pattinson's Batman is a little bit more, still trying to figure out his whole deal. So that's pretty much where he's starting it off. That's, all he's been doing. He's a decent Batman. A little bit, not as, that's my, that's my impression. Where's that trigger? Where's Harvey? Can we trust Harvey dead? It's just, I guess my version of Christopher Nolan, those Batman movies. It's a pretty decent. He doesn't really have to growl so much. He doesn't use like a robotic voice. I think he should. He uses contact lenses so he can record all information he sees. He's been he's not a full world's greatest detective right now. He's still learning. He's still gathering evidence. Commissioner Gordon shows him how to you don't always have to use your fist. Sometimes you have to use that's what he kind of learned from the Riddler. At the end, we get to see the Riddler in Arkham with what we perceive to be the Joker or Two-Face. My theory, it's Two-Face. Other people say it's Joker. Makes a little bit more sense because he's like, you just set the table. Now it's time to laugh. That's not. I'm phrasing it. Just the Joker. Types of talking, and it's a pretty decent movie. Falcone got all the corrupted people. He corrupted the mayor and everybody. He ratted out on his previous boss just so he could take over. He even got Wayne's family dirty. Falcone helps dirty up Bruce's father because dirty reporter found some information about his family, especially about his mother. His mother had some dark elements in her life, and she didn't take it well. She had to be sent to Arkham. Originally, her name is Martha Kane. His mother, in some comics, are pretty much is a crime family, but in this retelling, she's an Arkham, so she's the Arkham family. She changed her name to Wayne when she got married. But she went to Arkham after her father was murdered, and she didn't take it too well, and that pretty much made her go, ooh. They found out about it, and Bruce is like, "Why did you not tell me about this, Alfred?" He's like, "Well, because it was a problem in her life that she's not too proud of." And it makes perfect sense. I don't think you should be mad about it. I mean, it was a sad part of her life. And he went to Falcone, and he asked Falcone to help him. He went to the reporter first and tried to pay him, tried to do everything. At the time, Bruce's father was trying to become mayor. And when they found that dirty piece of evidence, but Falcone killed him, and it's like, hey, if you become mayor, you're gonna have to do what I say. Bruce's father probably know he was going to do it, but at the same time, he probably should have known what he was going to do. But it pretty much was going to drop out of the race before happened. So it's really sad about that, and just how they went out with Bruce's personality. It's like, I didn't know my father was corrupt. I was like, your father was not corrupted. Honestly, this is not even really corruption. This is mostly finding someone who at a desperate point of time. Well, he did it for his wife, and I did like the highlight of that. And just all of that is just shows off how easy it is to corrupt people. It kind of reminded me of season 3 of Daredevil. That's how Falcone was playing. He had everybody in his pocket, but Riddler started taking out everybody. He kills Falcone, and pretty much takes down the most corrupted parts of Gotham, and Bruce learns he has to change Gotham for better, and not just as Batman, but as Bruce Wayne too. So after his parents died, they used to run they used to run an orphanage, but after they died, that money went to somewhere else. They even stole the money he used. His father donated $1 billion to helping the poor, but after they died, his charities went unheard. So all the corrupt politicians went into that, but Falcone knew, and he ran that money, and he uses that money for dirty needs. So that's pretty much why he dirty every politician. I just felt bad for Commissioner Gordon. Right now, Commissioner Gordon's a captain, soon to be moved into lieutenant, commissioner soon, very soon after all that. Still the best cop around. Not dirty or anything. So, what would I give this movie a rating? Because it has elements from Long Halloween, Batman Year One, and even the Joker movie. So it's all those different types of elements, and I would give it I don't want to give it a high rating because it was super great. It wasn't super bad either. A 7.6, I guess. It was. I don't want to get it doesn't deserve the best 100% on anything. At the same time, it's not the worst Batman movie I've ever seen. It's just very minimalist, very in the middle of Batman movies. That's how I felt about it. A little bit disappointed when you get to see Affleck Batman, but Robert Pattinson's Batman's pretty fine, and I can't wait to see more of it. So thank you guys for watching and everything. I want to thank you guys for listening, hearing me talk. And if you guys want to watch any more of those videos, it can be arrows pointing to more of my videos and reviews. But if you guys are super excited, but the next video is going to be coming out. The next video is going to be the next Spider-Man review. Sorry this video has been coming out so late. It's just I've been running through a lot of different things and how to make the video very special because Spider-Man means so much to me. And the Spider-Man movie, it's so great. And I really hope you guys all bought it, because that movie deserves all the praise. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies I've ever seen, besides Into the Spider-Verse. All right, so just gonna say peace out.